GTA 6's second trailer is one of the most anticipated reveals in gaming right now. With the anniversary of the first trailer happening very soon, as well as the Take-Two earnings call, many are expecting that there's going to be some sort of GTA 6 news coming very soon. Whether or not it's going to be that big trailer 2, is it going to be a confirmation of a delay, perhaps a definitive release date? There's been a lot of speculation and buzz about what's about to go down with GTA 6 in the next couple of months. And I'm also going to talk about the details of trailer 2 on what I think is going to happen. Are we going to get our first look at gameplay? Will we get new story details, perhaps a focus on Jason's character rather than Lucia? Now, despite all the excitement for trailer 2, there's also been some worry about a potential delay happening with GTA 6. We're going to talk about all of that and more, guys, so check the video chapters for easy viewing, and let's get into it. What would you do if you could go back in time to the Arthurian Age? Well, you won't need to wonder any longer, thanks to King Arthur Legends Rise from Kabam. King Arthur Legends Rise will be a new title within the squad RPG space, rebuild the Kingdom of Camelot, take on Arthurian quests, forge mythical weapons, and try out crossplay between mobile and PC. The pre-registration is available right now for the game, and they just released a brand new trailer, so let's check it out.
Broken kingdom in need of a king.
Okay, Kabam.
Besieged by monsters and madmen who threaten to resurrect dark gods. But
Okay.
a dangerous pact
Like-
with an ancient blade.
We got the sword in the stone, we got
save
Excalibur.
this realm from destruction,
Dang.
and be willing to sacrifice all that you hold dear to win a war for
To
the
win a
future
war.
of humanity. You have been chosen to bring together allies and enemies.
Dude.
You
Oh, we got
will be
some
tested,
arachnids, some spiders.
but you are not alone.
Where is he going? Oh, here we go. Excalibur, sword in the stone.
Will you
Become
answer?
King Arthur. Your legend awaits. Nice. It looks good.
Your legend awaits.
Transport to Arthurian times today with King Arthur Legends Rise. Become a Camelot legend through the link in my description. Pre-register today to stay up to date on the latest news, and don't forget that pre-registering will give you huge launch rewards. And follow @PlayKingArthur on all socials to learn more. And thanks again to King Arthur Legends Rise and Kabam for sponsoring today's video. All right, so starting things off, let's go ahead and talk about GTA 6's trailer 2. Are we actually getting it this year? Are we gonna have to wait any longer? Like, are we gonna have to wait until next year to get trailer 2, or is it going to be happening closer to the first trailer's anniversary? For those of you that don't know, obviously GTA 6's first trailer released December 5th, and now that we're in November, we're about a month away of knowing definitively whether or not trailer 2 is happening this year. Now, if you guys didn't know, Take-Two will be holding their next earnings call on Wednesday, November 6th, which, if you remember from last year, before the earnings call, Rockstar announced the GTA 6 trailer would be coming. So could it be that history repeats itself, and before the earnings call this year, they announce when the trailer 2 will be releasing? Or at the very least, it will be some sort of announcement before the earnings call. Now, if you guys remember back to May 22nd, 2017, there was a delay announcement that took place a day before the earnings call, where Red Dead Redemption 2 has a new release date of September 2018. And then a day later, on the 23rd, that's when their conference call was. And then if we take it to November 8th, 2023, that's when we got trailer 1's announcement, where Rockstar tweeted, "We are very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many more years of sharing these experiences with all of you." And then 8 hours later on November 8th, that was the quarterly earnings call. So there's a realistic possibility that trailer 2 gets an announcement a day before the earnings call. However, November 5th is going to be a pretty interesting day, especially in the United States, so I don't think we're going to get an announcement then. But we actually got a recent post from the Rockstar Games Instagram account and their Twitter account, where they posted the GTA 5 online community update. Now, in the image, it looks pretty basic. However, there is one potential hint, maybe a teaser, and that is of the moon. Now, if you guys remember right, the last teaser slash hint that we got was with a moon, and it was a waning gibbous. Well, it just so happens that a waning gibbous was posted on this image as well, and it just so happens that the next waning gibbous moon in the phase will occur on November 17th. Now, it could be a couple days before the actual earnings call that we get an announcement where they tell us that trailer 2 is coming, and it will occur on November 17th, which honestly, I think that would be a wild timeline. I have a feeling that that's what they're going to do, but it could be that this moon is just kind of random, and it's indeed not a teaser or anything like that. It's just a coincidence, but I will of course let you guys be the judge of that. Now, the next question that we have to ask is, what will trailer 2 consist of? Is this going to be the trailer that we get gameplay gameplay? Will this be another story trailer, possibly focused on Jason rather than Lucia? Or is there not going to be a trailer and we'll have to wait longer? But what I'll say is, if you look at the first trailer for GTA 6, that one was primarily focused on Lucia. So that kind of tells me that the next trailer that we're going to get is going to be a story trailer focused on Jason, as Jason is the second protagonist in the game. And I think the next one will indeed be a story trailer as well. I don't think we're going to get any gameplay probably until like next year sometime. That is typically how Rockstar does their marketing. We'll get the 2 story trailers, maybe a third one, and then later on we'll get a gameplay overview for GTA 6. Now I do think, however, that whatever we get with this trailer 2 will have a small snippet of actual gameplay. As you guys know, we've already seen what the game will likely look like via the leaks in September of 2021, I believe. So like, we already know what GTA 6 is going to look like. It's only a matter of time before we get the official reveal. Now there is one thing that I do find interesting, and that is the PlayStation 5 Pro's official release date, which is confirmed to be November 7th, 2024. Now this could be just random coincidence, but I think it's pretty interesting that they picked that date. Now November 6th is the earnings call, and a day later is going to be the official release of the PS5 Pro. Again, it could be coincidence, but it is just pretty interesting that the console that will likely play GTA 6 the best is also being released a day after the earnings call. It's also another reason why I think that there's a slight possibility that GTA 6 goes available for pre-order as early as this week. Now, if you guys remember right back in GTA 5, we got the official pre-order date that was November 5th, 2012, and the game didn't officially launch until September of 2013. I have a feeling that they're just taking the script that they did for GTA 5 and they're just like, let's create everything that we did for GTA 5 to a T. So it certainly feels like these stars are aligning. You have the earnings call on November 6th. So we could get the official release date a day before the launch of GTA 6. So November 5th. Maybe they do it on November 4th just to kind of avoid the big day that is November 5th. And then on November 6th, they do the earnings call. November 7th, the PlayStation 5 Pro releases. And then you have the waning gibbous moon on that image that's set to happen on November 17th. Again, I could totally be taking crazy pills, but I just don't think I am. Obviously, the next 5 days will be very telling on whether or not they decide to announce anything, which that kind of brings us to our next topic, and that is a possibility for a delay of GTA 6. Now, we know that 2025 is the release window. They haven't given us a definitive date, but if you follow Rockstar Games over the years, you know that they always do at least a year-long delay for most of their projects. Now, Strauss Zelnick is pretty confident in the 2025 release window, but for how massive of a game GTA 6 is, I think it's still a possibility that it does get pushed back. And if there is an official delay coming, I think that the next 5 days will give us that delay. But if it releases in 2025, we definitively know that the game wasn't delayed. Like, if they don't announce the release date, then there can't be a delay that happens. Internally, things could be pushed back, and it really just depends on what Sam Houser decides to do. Let's be honest, Take-Two is probably going to play ball regardless of what happens. Now, if they decide to give a release date of any time in 2026, then of course that means a delay is official. I just have a feeling that they're going to be really hesitant about giving an official release date, so they don't really get locked in on a specific release date. Like, they don't really want to put themselves in a situation where they have to delay it. It's better to just give a release window, and then if they get in that window, then that's fine. If they don't, then it is what it is. However, I do think that they need to jump on the release date as soon as possible, especially if they're still planning on releasing the game next year. That's why I think them giving us the release date with pre-orders going live this month would make a lot of sense. But again, I go back to what I said before, and that is ultimately the decision lies on Sam Houser. What's funny is, according to Tez 2, they said that Sam Houser wanted to delay the announcement just to screw over Jason Schreier, stating there are a lot of higher-ups like Aaron Garbert, Rob Nelson, and Jennifer Colby, and others who influence the decision making and sometimes keep him in check. I recall he wanted to push back the November announcement by a week just to screw Jason Schreier, but was talked out of it, which I really like how petty that is. Like, that is so gangster, dude. Like, hey, I'm gonna push the game back just to troll you. But I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel with your notifications turned on, and until next time, this has been Wes, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.